Okay, see right, this is hot pot, and then they've got the soy sauce, and then they will add it in coconut shavings into it. See, quite cool, huh? Wow. Okay, testing. I must say that this is probably one of the worst places to record a vlog. It's noisy, there's background traffic, there's music playing, the birds chirping. Hi, you're watching Loxbeats Eats, and we're here at Alibabar, located at the junction of Yong Huat Road and East Coast Road, to talk about Yong Huat's Fried Hokkien Mee. Yong Huat right there, as you can see. In operation since 1949, this stall hits all the checks when it comes to a good plate of fried Hokkien Mee, and is arguably, in my opinion, one of the best Hokkien Mee stalls in Singapore. Ironically, the stall didn't actually specialize in fried Hokkien Mee when it began. When they started more than half a century ago, they only sold ta mee, Hokkien for dry noodles. Over the decades, they diversified to sell a variety of hawker favorites like fried kway teow, fried mee sua, prawn mee, ta mee, and of course, fried Hokkien Mee. Now run by the second generation, owner Pang Weng Hong, 65 years old. The quality of all of his 6 dishes are pretty good, but his fried Hokkien Mee in particular is on a different level altogether. It will take you to Lan Heaven. So come, let's have a taste. 可以给我8块了。8块啊。我拿给你。哦，OK，可以。拿给你。哦，好了。Okay, test. Okay, we got a plate here. I ordered $8. I think they gave me a little bit more than $8. I could be wrong. The reason why I say is because the $8 version looks exactly like the $10 version. So obviously when I ordered, they were very interested in my camera, so bear that in mind. If the portions are maybe a little bit upsized or the ingredients are a little bit more, you know, they could have given me a $10 option, I don't know. But I ordered $8 anyway, so it could also be the reason why I got this huge piece of lard. Look at that, that's huge, man. Look! But that said, I know that they are pretty generous with their lard amounts anyway. So, okay, first let's try 1 spoonful without the chili. Simply amazing. They use a mix of Hokkien yellow noodles and chor bee hoon, thick vermicelli noodles. And the noodle texture, it's got a nice firmness to it. There's also a small amount of stock gravy at the bottom of each plate. And it does well in adding just enough moisture so that it doesn't taste dry. It also tastes wonderfully power-packed when you just taste the stock alone. Oh my god. So next, let's just try the squid rings. Yeah. Nicely done. It's not the freshest in the world. There's not rubbery either. It's sort of like in between. Trying another one. Now, the squid rings can come a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes it's very nicely done, very soft. Sometimes it gets a little bit towards being overdone. But it still has that nice middle texture to it. Trying the prawns. Okay. The prawns are reasonably sized. They're about medium, half shelled or so, but they could do with a little less blanching. That's the flaw about this place, that the ingredients are a bit too over blanched. Trying one more of the prawns. Yeah, a bit overdone. If they just held back on the blanching a bit, right, it'll be the perfect stall. They gave me 8 pieces, and I paid $8, but I think that they gave me extra. Because I can't imagine that they can actually give you 8 prawns, okay, for an $8 portion. So temper your expectations a bit when you order from here. Anyway, it's no big loss because the prawns aren't that great anyway. They also add pork belly slices, which is quite rare for fried Hokkien Mee stalls these days. And it comes reasonably thick cut. Oh, nice and soft. Ooh, soft skin, soft fat. And the killer, of course, are the lard pieces which they give. They gave me an especially big one, but normally it's not so big lah, okay? I think they're trying to kill me with lard or something. Taking a bite of the lard. Oh my god. They're very generous with their pork lard pieces. It comes crunchy and it is decently seasoned. They taste actually pretty amazing, eaten alone. Trying the tauge and the chives. There we go. The tauge, bean sprouts, and the chives are decently crunchy as well. Okay, the chili sambal, either you like it or you won't like it. I'll show you. Oh my god. Heavy dried prawn flavor. It's a bit tangy as well. They throw in a lot of other ingredients like candle nut and belacan inside. Here's the thing. You put in a little bit, it'll be just nice. Okay, so I'm going to put in a little bit of this. And then it adds just enough of that dried prawn flavor and savouriness inside. You know, but if you put too much of it, obviously it's going to dominate the whole dish. So be careful. Another point is that they give you quite a lot of omelette inside. And it comes, you know, decently soft. Maybe not the softest, but decently soft. Oh, nice and moist and soft. Also, one thing about the egg is that they give you a lot of omelette. So it's literally covered with like omelette bits everywhere. Very good. The one thing about the noodles is that usually it is not fried long enough for a bit of that charredness. So there's almost no wok hei, but today it's actually pretty good. What happens at this stall is that everything is cooked to order. You order and then they actually cook per portion. So they don't have the time to actually let the noodles sizzle on the wok for too long, because they're actually busy rushing out orders. But I suppose if you come in the morning like this, right, and then they can take their time because there are hardly any customers. It's now about, let me think, 10 o'clock? It's about 10:30, and then so far there has been about 2 or 3 orders, so it's not a lot, you see. Oh, I forgot to add that he wanted to give me this plate of Hokkien Mee free, but again I said absolutely not, because obviously I'm going to properly review his dish. So yeah, just to put it out there. All done. $8. Or what I think is $8. It's probably 10. Woo! Anyway. So Yong Huat fried Hokkien Mee. Easily one of the best Hokkien Mee stalls in Singapore, and one of my personal favorites actually. I would actually travel half across Singapore to actually eat at this Hokkien Mee stall. It is that good. The noodles have got a nice bounciness to them. The stock is decently robust, and then plus it's got a nice pork lard richness, and it's got the added savouriness because of the sambal chili as well. And then it's got, you know, a nice zesty zing from the lime. You know, plus it's got a pretty chunky ingredients as well, like the egg, the pork belly, the squid also, and the prawns. As I said, the only problem is that the prawns are very usually over blanched, so they come dry, even though it is medium prawns. So as I said, right, normally the noodles don't come with a lot of wok hei, but as I discovered today, if you have it in the morning, right, there is a decent amount inside, so it's not so bad. So thanks for watching another episode of Loxbeats Eats, where I eat through the whole of Singapore. If you liked this episode, give a like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you in the next one for more eating. Bye bye.